I do have a couple other midges here that I want to compare her to, so that way you can see, like, through the ages, I guess. What's up, Seahorse Army, and welcome back. So today is an oddly stormy day. It's actually raining outside right now, and the forecast has like thunderstorms apparently, and it's cold. So I just wanted to do something cozy, something simple. So I want to do a doll review today. I haven't really sat down. I mean, like, I did a few, like I recorded a few a while ago, but like before Enzo came out, and it's been a few weeks since then. And I've been kind of like staggering the videos from his trip and everything. So I'm like looking for stuff to do in between. And recently, I don't know. Oh, shoot. I don't know. I'm going to have to put the other video out first. So this video should be coming out after the one that I got, the mail opening video from Mushling Meadow. But anyway, recently I did a mail opening from Jess from Mushling Meadow on Instagram. And by the way, I'm of course going to link her down below. So if you want to go check her out, please do. But she sent me the Chase Deluxe Barbie figure, the Midge doll, that I had been after for a while. And I know that definitely at least a few of you have been waiting for this review ever since I started doing the doll hunting for it. Yeah, so I'm just happy to have her. She is actually quite pretty, which you'll see better once I get her out of the box. But yeah, so I just wanted to do a cozy little doll review unboxing. She doesn't have like a second outfit or anything. This is going to probably be a relatively simple doll review, so I figured this would be the perfect doll to unbox and review for today. Anyway, that being said, this is the box. I'm not going to go too in depth because I know everybody has already reviewed these dolls, but here's the picture on the back of the box with the other dolls, minus the Millie. She has replaced the Millie. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and actually get her out of the box really quick, and when we come back, we'll take a look at her a little bit closer. All right, so here she is out of the box, and she is gorgeous, obviously, but also that was not a very bad unboxing experience. I was able to get her out relatively easily compared to some other dolls, especially like Barbie Extra. That was a nightmare. Anyway, all right, so here is the doll. Let's go ahead and zoom it. God, her hair is so bright on camera, and I love it. Anyway, so here's a close-up of her face. Of course, she is using the Steffi face mold. Now, these dolls do not have, like, an official name dedicated to them necessarily, other than, like, this is the Chase variant. But everybody is calling her Midge because some of the last Midge dolls used the Steffi face mold, and I have a couple other Midge dolls or similar of this character basically that I will be comparing to a little later in the video. So if you want to see that, then keep watching. Anyway, so I think her makeup is gorgeous. Her head seems to be kind of squished a little oddly, but I feel like if I was to do a boil wash, then that would fit. I need to do that anyway because her hair is just a little on the messy side. She's got a little bit of box hair, but that's okay. It is saran, so I'm okay with that. I'm happy with the fact that it is saran at least. And I love, love, love the color. Look how bright this is. So beautiful. And she's got like, you know, this fringe, you know, these giant bangs, and then the rest of her hair is long and wavy. So I feel like I should be able to fix this up, no problem. But anyway, so looking back at her face again, her eyeshadow is relatively neutral. You know, you've kind of got a cut crease with like a smoky brown color for the eyeshadow, and then this like bubblegum pink lips, which actually I think work really well in this instance, especially if the eye makeup is more dramatic. Give her a lighter lipstick and it'll kind of complement it well enough. Also, I love the fact that she has freckles. All of the dolls that are Midge or Midge adjacent, or you know, they all have freckles, and I love that for her. I just think it looks super, super cute because not a lot of dolls have them. Oh, while I'm here, she does have some earrings. They're like these pearl teardrop earrings, and they are removable. So if you wanted to change them out for any reason, you can. They don't have the little hooks on them that make them impossible to remove. And then here's a close-up of her necklace. So I think her necklace is different than Barbie. Everything else is the same as the Barbie or the Millie variant of this, like her outfit and everything, but she has a different necklace. She has a gold necklace, and I think Millie has silver, and I don't know if it's the same pendant or not, but it's a little heart. On top of her head, she has her sunglasses, and I really like them like this. I don't usually display my dolls wearing sunglasses because I want to see their eyes, but I like it when it's like this, where it's on top of the head. The only problem is like this, it's got this like little plastic thing to hold it on better, but it's like messing up the hair underneath. It does like, it's doing some weird things. Hold on, where was it? Oh, right here. It's doing some like weird things to the hair. So I think I'm gonna take that out and find a different way to attach the sunglasses when I fix the hair, because the hair is like caught underneath this plastic thing and it's doing a weird thing. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. But anyway, moving down to her outfit, this is kind of cute. It's like a baby doll kind of, I don't know, like at first I was like not sure if I liked it, but it is giving Ariana Grande. I know that somebody used this dress specifically to make a custom Ariana Grande dress because she wore something similar to this for some, I think it was either a music video or it was a performance somewhere. Anyway, but yeah, so it's a baby doll style, got a giant bow on the back, which is really cute. And it has like a t-shirt underneath, like a cotton white t-shirt, and it is cropped. The t-shirt is a separate piece. You can kind of see it's cropped right under the chest line, but it is a completely separate piece underneath. So if you wanted to mix and match, this is pretty awesome for that because it has, you know, a separate white t-shirt. And I love when all the pieces for an outfit are separate. She also has these like silver sparkly fishnet leggings, which was an interesting choice. I don't hate them, but it's interesting, I guess. She also has a little pearl bracelet that matches her earrings, and then she has a little purse, and it's this little heart purse here. Now, I don't know if I've seen this before. I don't remember if there was like another Barbie recently, like a fashionista or a Barbie extra that had this purse. I do not know. Is it functional? Does it open? I don't think it opens, or at least I'm not able to open it. And I don't want to try because I don't want to mess up my nails or break it or something like that. So it's probably just a little prop, you know, little accessory. Moving down to her shoes, these are really cute. I personally have not seen these before. I don't know if they're a reused mold or not. But here's the shoes. These are cute. So these are, you know, they have like bows on them and beads. No painted details, unfortunately, but they are super cute. And like the little heels even have like a little ball at the end of the heel here, and then balls around the platform of the shoe. They're really cute. I actually really like these. And this makes me want to like customize her outfit to make it even more like Decora fairy key. Like I think that would be so cute. Like add just tons and tons of little accessories, little bows and stickers everywhere. I don't know. I think that would be like super cute, or at least these shoes very much would go for an outfit like that, I feel like. And like probably even this dress, really, like the fairy key, decor key, you know, like that kind of thing. They have a lot of like those kind of baby doll silhouettes. Usually it's a little bit more like Victorian or slightly more modest styles than this, but I still feel like this could work. But yeah, I think that this Midge doll, I'm calling her Midge. She is Midge officially. But yeah, I think she's just so cute. I actually really, really like this doll a lot. And I do have a couple other Midges here that I want to compare her to, so that way you can see like through the ages, I guess. Okay, so here we go. I had to bring out my handy dandy little riser lap desk thing, that whatever this is called. Anyway, okay, so here is our deluxe style girl right here. And then over here are my other two midges. Now I have others, like I think there's a couple that I got that kind of fit in the midge realm, but they're not officially midge. They're like Bopsy from Barbie and the Sensations, and I think I do have another Midge, like a legitimate Midge doll, but she was from the flea market and I still haven't cleaned her up. I'm like super far behind on cleaning up my flea market finds, but hopefully I'm planning on getting to that this summer, hopefully. But anyway, so this is probably the oldest Midge that I have. No, the other one that I got is probably older. But anyway, the oldest one I have out of these. And this is the California Dreams Midge. And the reason everybody's calling this one Midge is you can notice they use the same face mold. They both use the Steffi face mold. They both have a bright red hair. And I don't know how well you could see it in the camera there, but they both have freckles. So even though this doll was not officially named Midge, this one was, and many other Midge dolls used the Steffi face mold. I think this is the last doll to use the Steffi face mold that was officially called Midge. But anyway, she's in the wrong outfit, by the way. This is a snap and play Barbie outfit. I just thought it looked cute on her. I've recently gotten pieces for her from an antique store recently, so I will be changing her out into that because it's from the California Dreams line, but I think it would go a little bit better. But anyway, so this is my actual Midge doll. I picked her up from like Goodwill, from a thrift store for like $1, and I cleaned her up and then gave her this little outfit here. And then this is the other doll that I am considering a Midge in my collection. This is actually a Barbie Rewind, and she is the back to school Rewind girl. She also uses the Steffi face mold. So here you can see, once again, she also uses the Steffi face mold. She has a very similar hair color and a very similar hair cut because she has the fringe in front. Her hair is just styled slightly differently, but she's got the fringe. It's just side swept. And then she's got her hair in like a half up ponytail here, but it's still parted down the middle. So a lot of people were saying, since this doll was so hard to get or hard to find, this was a good alternative because you could get this doll on Amazon, or, you know, she was much more widely available. And it's a similar doll with similar articulation, which, by the way, I don't know if I went over the articulation for her, but she has like the Barbie Extra articulation. So movement at the head, shoulder, elbow, wrist, the hips, but she can't really do the splits. Her legs don't go out, but she can move at the hips, and then she has a bend at the knee. So not my favorite articulation, if I'm being completely honest, because she can't even sit down properly without having baby doll syndrome, where her legs have to spread out for her to be able to sit up properly. I much prefer the Barbie Rewind articulation, because it has the same like shoulder, elbow, and wrist articulation, but then the legs, like, they can go out a little further. She doesn't have to do the splits, but she can at least ride like a Barbie horse or something like that. And she has the bend and click knees, which is very nostalgic to me. And also, she can sit down with no problem. So I definitely prefer this articulation over this one. It's just a personal preference. So, but anyway, sorry, side tangent. But yeah, she is very pretty. And I was at the point where because I wasn't finding her in the store, the only reason I have her is because of Jess from Mushling Meadow. So thank you again, Jess. I really, really appreciate it. But anyway, so I would have been happy just having her because this is probably one of my favorite Barbie Rewind dolls anyway. And the fact that I have her, I was okay. I was at peace with if I didn't find her, I at least have her. So that is kind of that situation. You can get her and then get the Millie from this line, because the Millie has basically the same outfit except for like the necklace, I think, and maybe the earrings. And put that outfit on this doll, and then that way you have your own version of it, I guess. A lot of people were pointing that out already, and I was going to be one of them, to be honest. But anyway, so yeah, this is a slightly more modern Midge that we've had recently. Once again, not actually named Midge, but in my mind, in my headcanon, she is Midge. All right, so that is pretty much it for this new Barbie Deluxe style doll. Like I said, there wasn't a lot. She didn't come with a lot of extra accessories. She didn't have a second outfit or anything like that. But these dolls are only $20, which I think is a good price, because a lot of budget dolls nowadays are kind of falling in that $15 range, but they're the ones that come with a little bit less. And when it comes to Barbie, $20 for a deluxe style doll with nice quality materials and all of the outfit pieces are separate pieces and stuff like that and fully articulated, that's not a bad price. That's actually a pretty decent price, because normally like the Barbie extra dolls were in the $25 to $30 range. So this being like $19.99 or just a flat $20, depending on where you get it, is actually a really good price. The other thing that I am going to say, and I know this is going to sound weird because I was given this as a gift, but I highly encourage people to not buy this doll from resellers at ridiculous prices. If you buy this doll from a reseller on eBay for like $100+, you are part of the problem. And I'm sorry, I'm going to keep saying it. Like, I understand that some people don't have a choice. Like, maybe the doll wasn't released near them, or, you know, there's other reasons why they don't have the option to go chasing around for this. So it is also partially on Mattel for making this doll so hard to get. But reseller culture has gotten out of hand. And I'm not condemning you, the customer. I'm just stating a fact. People who buy from those resellers are encouraging those resellers to keep doing what they're doing with these dolls. They're basically encouraging them, hey, rewarding them, like saying, hey, if you go get this doll for me, I will pay, you know, 3 times the price for you so you can make some profit off of it so I don't have to go get it, or whatever, you know. That's why I was gonna give up. I was truly and honestly going to give up, and I was just not going to have this doll, and the only reason that I have her is because she was a gift. If I found her, I wasn't gonna like not buy her. If I randomly came across her, because I go to Target every so often, and if I randomly found her there, I would have picked her up. So it's not like I didn't want her, but I was tired of wasting my gas and driving around to all of the Target stores in my area to try and find this, only to find out that resellers got there before me, and they're all on eBay for like $100, $125, stuff like that. So yeah, that's a whole thing. But the whole reason I bring it up is because I see so many posts where people are like, dang it, now I have to go buy it from a reseller. Well, there goes $100. Like, I'm not going to name names, but like, people have been making those posts, and it's like, okay, well, you had the chance to go get it at Target. It's not there. You're not able to find it because of these resellers. So now you're going to go reward them? Like, I don't get it. Anyway, okay, so it's a whole thing. When people complain about it, but then they contribute to it, like, that's a whole thing. Anyway, so I know this can get like a really heated debate and topic. Like, I encourage people to talk about it in the comment section, but please be respectful of just each other. Like, I know people are really passionate about their hobbies and doll collecting, and this topic is one that gets a lot of people heated, so just please be mindful of that. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end things out on that note, on that happy note. I'm gonna go ahead and end things out here. Once again, Jess, Mushling Meadows, thank you so much for sending this to me. I really, really appreciate you. I'm so happy to have her in my collection. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with her, because originally I was planning on restyling her, because this isn't my favorite outfit necessarily. But since this doll was so hard to get and I didn't get her on my own, I kind of want to keep her in this outfit. So maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll embellish it a little bit. Like I said, do the decor key, fairy key style on this doll. I think that would actually be kind of cute. Nothing permanent, but just like add to it, like embellish a little bit. I think that might be cute. Maybe restyle the hair, stuff like that. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I just had a cozy little doll review. Just, you know, unbox this new doll that I got, and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Were you one of the lucky few who were able to find her? Hopefully most of you who wanted her were able to get her. I know, like I said, it's been frustrating, so I totally get it. But, all right, well, I'm going to get going, but thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff. I got to say that real quick before I end the video out, before you click off. But anyway, yeah, thanks again for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.